we finished discussing all the points about TypeScript. So from today, we are going to start understanding about Angular, right? And Angular, so version we are going to learn is 13. We are going to deal with Angular 13. Technically, some important points. First, I will give an overview. Already we discussed in the introduction. So Angular, what do you call Angular? Actually, Angular is a developer's platform. Developer's platform. Angular is a developer's platform. Generally, many times people say Angular as framework. So Angular is more than framework. Already I told you once in the beginning, we learned in the introduction. So we call Angular as developers platform. What is meant by developers platform? Developers platform means a developers platform. A developers platform provides end-to-end solution for developer. It provides end-to-end solution for developer. End-to-end solution for developer means it provides support for all tools that are required from building to deploying, that are required for building to deploying. That means generally in any technology, as a developer, we need tools for building application, for debugging application, for testing application, and for deploying. That means every application comprises of building, debugging, testing, and deploying. And generally various technologies require various tools. Some technologies, they provide only framework. We need to take help of another framework which can test, another framework which can deploy. But if any technology is providing all the solutions for developer, so that he don't need to much depend on third parties, then but we can call it as a platform, developers platform. Developers platform means it will provide all the tools that are required for a developer from building to deploying. So building, debugging, testing, and deploying. Deploying means finally publishing the application, making the application live. So that is the reason you see officially this is the Angular official website. This is the official Angular website, and this official Angular website, this is the official Angular website. You see, it says that the modern developers platform. That means the official Angular website says that Angular is modern web developers platform. Generally, people call Angular as framework, but it is more than framework. It is not just a framework. Better call it as a developers platform. If anyone asks what is a developers platform, that means it provides end-to-end solution for developer. What does that means? That means whatever a developer needs from building to deploying, everything is provided by this technology. That's what actually Angular is. Now here important is, already I discussed what is difference between Angular JS and Angular. In the introduction already given that. So what are the differences between Angular JS and Angular? What are the key features of Angular? What are the key features of Angular? What are the major advantages of Angular? So first point, Angular is a framework. I already explained difference between a framework and library. I told you that React is a library. Many people try to compare Angular and React, right? What is difference between React and Angular? React is a library and Angular is a framework. Framework have a larger scope than library. Library can only build application but cannot control application flow. A framework, Angular is a framework, so which can build application, and control, and it can control the application flow It can build application and can control the application flow. So library can only build application. It cannot control application flow. It needs support of frameworks again. But Angular is a framework which can build application and control the application flow. Another important feature is Angular uses modular library. Angular uses modular library. What is the advantage of modular libraries? Generally, modular library is nothing but, we technically call it as application specific framework. Application specific framework means only what is required for the application that is loaded into memory. Generally, we have legacy libraries and modular libraries. Actually, now all technologies are moving to modular library. Earlier, even the technologies like Java, .NET, like technologies, Java, .NET, all these technologies. So they were using Angular JS, all they were using legacy libraries. Now every technology is moving towards modular library. Legacy library means entire library is loaded even to handle a small operation. That means I need to handle a small operation, but it loads entire library. We don't need entire library to handle small operation. Only that operation related library can be loaded. For example, I already explained this point if you remembered. Suppose if you know a library like suppose Bootstrap. Bootstrap is a library. We have a bootstrap.css. It is a CSS library. In this, approximately 11,000 lines code is there. 11,000 lines code will be there in that Bootstrap library. And you want to use this in your page. And in the page, actually, we have a button. In the page, we have a button. And for this button, we want to apply some effects. Actually, the